It's been a long 2 weeks.
Pretty wild if you look back at it.
It's like all the passes we've done before have been training for this.
This is Jimmy.
That was probably like my darkest moment back there.
And I'm Carl.
It's Kings Canyon, you gotta eat like a king.
The Sierra High Route. It's been on my mind for over 10 years. The route was conceived by Steve Roper. He wrote this book. We decided to follow his route. The route is in the California Sierra Nevada. It goes from Kings Canyon to Yosemite National Park. Basically, the route follows the high country. It goes off trail, occasionally joining the JMT and paralleling it north to south. And our goal was to navigate completely by map and compass. No GPS.
Navigating in the forest is hard.
I think that we are... Oops, sorry.
Where do you think we are? I'm trying to figure out where we are.
Well, we're supposed to be on the other side of this lake.
Sometimes it's more about going down the route you find than finding a good route.
We began by hiking about 6,000 vertical feet up out of Kings Canyon. We had to get up above the tree line into the high country. On this trip, we're going to go over about, 30 or so passes, most of them off trail.
Nice. Damn. Nice.
Okay, we'll get there.
Okay, so why am I doing this hike? Well, 3 years ago, my brother and I did the John Muir Trail. And the JMT is just such a wonderful trail. But at some point, I feel like you are looking for more challenging things. And while I could try to do the JMT a little bit faster, I think these high routes are just so much more exciting. You just feel more liberated. So we're trying to figure out why it is that we're doing this. And I think there's like we just feel like doing it kind of thing.
You do what you do, and started backpacking, and so
yeah,
now we backpack. So you do what you do. Could do other things, but this is what I do, and I like it.
Those are wise words, Carl. Wise words. Carl, is Windy Ridge passed?
Some things,
Look at that.
it's just so blue.
It's so blue. This is Marion Lake. Is it as blue down here? Yeah, it's so blue.
Descending Frozen Lake Pass started to give us a real feel for the character of the route, the severity of the talus, and the wide openness of the terrain.
This is our itinerary today. Once we get to Lower Palisade Lake, we are leaving the trail. That's 3.
Climbing up Cirque Pass into Palisade Basin was pure joy. And we may have felt a little smug about leaving those hordes of John Muir trail hikers behind.
Good morning, friends. It's day 4. And it's Thursday, July 24th. And about 5:30 in the morning. As you can see, this is our routine now. And looking forward to today. Woo!
All right, check it out. This is Knapsack Pass.
Thru Basin.
Wow. This is Carl trying to get signal.
No signal.
This was an amazing stretch off trail through Palisade Basin. In Doozy Basin, we picked up a trail that took us to the JMT. The trail sections were deceptively challenging, just feeling indirect and tedious.
Your pass is up there. Do you think it's gonna rain on us?
The thunderstorm held us up. We had to wait it out by eating dinner at a campsite I used on this section long ago before heading up the pass.
7:10 p.m. We are here on Muir Pass. This is pass number 4 today. Yeah.
3.
No, we did potluck.
Potluck.
We did knapsack.
Knapsack.
We did. And Muir? Oh. For Muir Pass, this is the highest point along the Sierra High Route where you will not see a single tree.
Or shrub.
Or shrub.
It had been a tough day. Our feet were hurting, food rations were getting a little low, and these thunderstorms in the afternoon were imposing. We listened to the coyotes as we fell asleep, knowing tomorrow was our most intimidating pass.
Ah, gotta love the steep forest. Ugh.
After that descent, we thought the rolling plains of Humphreys Basin would be cruiser, but we were hangry, and our progress was so slow. But when anxious thunderstorm Carl came out, we hauled it up Puppet Pass to beat the threatening clouds. Jimmy had to remind me that this trip is set to be a hard challenge. That's the point. This is a tough thru-hike, not a backpack.
Starting to get into the Type 2 fun territory.
We're going to get up at 4:30 tomorrow morning so we can start hiking by 5:30. And the reason for that is because there are afternoon thunderstorms that have been happening recently, and we don't want to be stuck on a pass with lightning. So we're trying to shift our schedule ahead to accommodate.
See the gentle slope. Protein snacks.
Can I see this window?
There's frozen bugs.
Ooh, look at that. All right, now smash it. We're almost at Feather Pass. This is the top of Feather Pass. Talus doesn't bother me anymore. Talus doesn't bother me anymore. Talus doesn't bother me anymore.
We were feeling pretty awesome about our early start. thinking we might get into our resupply a day early. Then came the Talus of White Bear Pass. Hundreds of single-leg squats later, we made it to the gentle shores of Lake Italy. With thunderclouds building, we adjusted our plan to go over Gabbett Pass and descend to Mono Creek.
We're on Gabbett Pass. Woo! Oh my god, this is so lovely. So basically, it just got cloudy, so now we're not too hot. And then it kind of flattened out instead of being talus.
There's no more talus until down there.
Yeah, and now like life is so great. That was probably like my darkest moment back there.
Just because it's downhill doesn't mean it's easy. Our descent into the second recess was heinous. It was loose and forested and steep, but we needed to get down to Mono Creek to be within striking distance of our resupply.
Okay, so you see those mountains in the distance? Yeah, we came down that. All the way down there.
4 hours. It took us 4 hours to come from all the way up there.
Alright, we're glamping now.
Maybe you didn't catch it. That's my tired face.
So apparently there was a fire here in Little Lakes Valley like 3 days ago and everyone got evacuated. So we're meeting up with Carl's mom right now, hopefully. We don't actually know where she is, but we're supposed to resupply with her. And she was supposed to be camping here for the week. So she probably got evacuated. And now we're gonna go and find her and get our food. Here we are with our resupply.
With full packs, a feeling of accomplishment, and a renewed sense of our goals, we headed out on the second leg of our journey.
RC. Oh my god, I'm spilling on myself.
Nancy Pass is a gateway to the Ritter Range, certainly one of the gems of the high route. We circumnavigate Ritter and Banner, almost, and it seems like it's out of the way and unnecessary, but at the same time, that's the whole point. Most days were just methodical, technical walking. Usually about 10 hours of it. but all for these magnificent rewards.
Okay, so Carl almost died over by the creek. He stepped on something slippery, and then his other foot caught something slippery, and then he had to run towards a cliff to save himself. How'd you feel about that?
Just another day on the Sierra High route. Probably one of those beautiful parts of the whole thing. So many flowers, water, mountains, it's got everything.
After contouring around Mount Ritter, it felt like we were peeking into the backstage of the mountains. It was interesting, tricky navigation.
First wheel forward, we don't even use a compass, we just use a map. Finding the trail is always hard work. I'm not very good at it.
I think we're actually good at it. We just get stressed about it.
I think we have really high expectations
Yeah.
that like we're exactly where we think we are on the map. Based
and then we
on
argue about being like there versus here versus there, and then it all works out.
yeah.
The infamous Yosemite was kind of a slog. It was like 17 dusty trail miles.
Oh, cool.
And our final navigational challenge was to sneak around the east side of Mount Con S.
Fell off the mountain.
Well, it's our last full day. We're on our way up Sky Pilot Call right now.
We knew it would be loose. We knew it was a big one. But it wasn't until we were standing on top, when a cool breeze hit us, a fox ran across the glacier, and we looked out over a vast sea of jagged talus, that we realized this pass was the final test.
We're here on Sky Pilot Call. Nice. It's pretty loose here. We're gonna shoot for the gap right between the snow.
Roper sandbagged the shit out of
And then
this.
go down there.
Pretty wild if you look back at it. You didn't film any of that?
Filmed no talus.
Oh. They're just gonna think we had an easy walk the whole time. Your video.
Rated a class 3. We're here at Sin Pass.
Serious pass.
Our last pass is over there, Horse Creek Pass. This is it. Here we are on the final pass, Horse Creek Pass. Yeah, fuck yeah.
Really? Okay. Jimmy, how do you feel about getting out of here tonight and sleeping on the floor of a condo with showers?
Heck yeah, let's do it.
And so our final day became our longest. Huge passes, epic talus fields,
Love Talus now.
and a 3,000-foot descent to the trailhead. We felt proud, accomplished, and hungry.
Stroll down the trailhead.
Yep.
The final stroll.
We don't know where the heck we are. Out here amongst all the talus, we find this rock feature.
It's a penis.
I did not make that. Who made that? Was it you, Carl?
How can it be me? I'm right here.
Who did that? It must have been the pioneers.